You have.
Time for another vacation.
All right. Here's Ainsley Earhardt on Fox.
Ainsley.
She's on the small business beat.
Chicken
As you
salad
know,
emporium.
she has friends who have a chicken salad emporium that are very worried about the rise in the minimum wage. And here is a woman who is closing her business because there's too many homeless people.
Relocating her business.
Relocating.
Tell us about the issue. You described some of the disgusting things that you have to clean up when you get to work every morning. Go into detail about that and why you actually decided to move your business.
Well, when I come into work, I'm never sure what I'm going to walk into. I've been broken into. I've had my glass broken. I clean up human excrement off of my doorstep every week, cups of urine, things like that. And I do have compassion for these people, but they're sleeping in front of your door and they're leaving trash and they're turning over garbage cans, and I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, we showed some video of what you have to clean up in your business when it was broken into. I was at dinner with some friends from California the other day, and I said, is this all hype? Is it really as bad as everyone's talking about, since I live on the East Coast? And she said, absolutely, it is so bad. We have got to fix this problem. If you look at some of the stats, it shows how big of a problem this is. Homelessness is up 19% since 2017. More than 5,500 people are living on the streets. And this is the stat that really shocked me. In California, you guys have 1/4 of the nation's homeless population living in California. At least last year in January of 2018, those numbers were released. That's incredible. 1/4 of our homeless population lives where you guys are.
Yeah.
What's your reaction? Is it really as bad as the media is saying it is?
It is as bad, and it's definitely a lot of people want to say it's a housing issue, but it's a drug issue. It's a drug issue.
And what is the governor doing to combat that drug issue? I mean, I'm hearing he wants to offer safe spaces where you can go and shoot up now.
Absolutely. I've spoken with a lot of law enforcement in my area, and they all have the same answers. Their hands are tied. They can't arrest them. And a lot of people think that arresting them won't do much, but it definitely will.
Wow.
Man, there still is Orange County psychopathy left in Cali. Jesus.
I was waiting.
What an evil lady.
There is definitely a problem there, and it's very difficult.
It's a massive problem. Part of it, though, it's not the overall problem, but part of it's kind of obvious why a lot of homeless people would go to California, right?
You mean as opposed to Minnesota?
Yeah, right? Maybe we could do a little deductive reasoning here.
Well, of course. But the solution would be to actually do programs to help people not be homeless anymore.
It's not housing. You bleeding high.
It's not housing's not the issue. Drugs are the issue. But making a safe space for people to have drugs and getting them to basically become more functional in the context of society would be a problem.
Well, that solves
the key is
other
arrest
problem.
them on vagrancy charges. And then what happens? Like, we were supposed to put them in there for life?
I mean,
like what is the logic?
That's the implication. And also the point of the injection sites is not, they do need to do things about homelessness, but the point of the injection sites is to stop the spread of disease.
Right.
Which is like,
right.
Maybe she's has the position of like the general in that
well,
old
but you also,
Soderbergh movie
but
who's
it's not
like,
just,
the
it's not
junkies
just disease.
solve their
you
own
also
problems.
then end up developing one-to-one contact with people. You can get them into programs. You get them into help.
Yeah, but the ladies are scared, Sam. She's got a shop and the homeless guy's there. Sam Seder.
Here is on the IM's HW lit. I live in California and study policing. Homelessness is caused by urban redevelopment, gentrification, and policing. You need to provide safe, affordable housing for people. If there are drug problems, you need to provide support for them. There's just, I love the idea that you can just arrest these people and then.
It's clearly a housing problem. And not only do we need to build more houses for public housing, but it's also there are vacant houses enough to put every homeless person in. It's a it's a resource distribution issue.
Gregory from